Time idioms in English. Against time. Against the clock.
As fast as possible. They will be working against time, against the clock, to get it finished.
9 times out of 10.
Almost always. In this country, 9 times out of 10 trains come late.
Once in a while.
Sometimes, but not very often. I don't travel often, but every once in a while I just need to get away from the city.
Time flies.
When time passes quickly. Time flies when you're having fun.
Once and again.
Once and once more. Repeatedly. He was punished once and again for telling lies.
3rd time lucky.
Used when you've failed to do something twice and hope that you will succeed the 3rd time. Even though I've already failed the exam twice before, I continue to remind myself that I'll be 3rd time lucky.
Work against the clock.
Work fast because you only have limited time. The team was working against the clock to finish the project on time.
Keep up, go, move with the times.
Remain modern. I don't know what to wear anymore. I haven't kept up with the times in terms of fashion.
From time to time.
Sometimes, but not regularly. You should have your cholesterol level checked from time to time.
Bide one's time.
To wait an opportunity, wait patiently until your chance comes. I'll bide my time until the situation improves.
Wasting time.
Doing something with no purpose. You are wasting time, get on with your work.
At some time sharp.
Exactly at the time named. We need to leave for the airport at 8 a.m. sharp tomorrow morning. Please be here at 6:30 sharp.
Once upon a time.
A long time ago. Once upon a time people knew the difference between right and wrong, but nowadays nobody seems to care.
Once and for all.
Finally and completely. This is ridiculous. It's time for you to pay off your credit cards once and for all.
Buy time.
To do something, to postpone an event or a decision. He took a few days' holiday in order to buy some time before giving them his final decision.
Time to hit the road.
Time to depart. When the sun started to set, they knew it was time to hit the road.
Around the clock.
At all times. We worked around the clock to prepare the store to open.
For the time being.
At the present moment, for now, not for long. I am really very busy for the time being, but I will see you later.
Lose track of time.
To be unaware of what time it is. Dear Irma, sorry I lost track of time and missed dinner.
A devil of a time.
A difficult or frustrating time. We had just a devil of a time in procuring music for our entertainments.
As time goes by.
As time passes or moves. Technology changes as time goes by.
Give someone a hard time.
To make a situation unpleasant, embarrassing or difficult for someone. Ever since I started work here, she's been shouting at me and giving me a hard time.
Kill time.
To do something while waiting. There was nothing to do, so I sat around killing time until dinner was ready.
Have a thin time of it.
To experience challenges, usually due to a lack of money. We had such a thin time of it last year that we could barely afford to buy groceries. Thank goodness I finally found a job.
A matter of time.
Sure to happen at some time in the future. With your reckless spending behavior, it's just a matter of time before you go broke.
Beat the clock.
To do something within the deadline. We have to get these pages to the printer by 8, so work faster, people, we've got to beat the clock.
Do time.
To spend time in jail. If you keep stealing things, you might end up doing time one day.
Only time will tell.
The true meaning, result, or outcome will only be known in the future or after more time has passed. It's hard to predict how this law will really impact people's lives, only time will tell.
Time heals all wounds.
Our emotional hurts will leave us as time passes by. I know it's hard to consider now, as you're grieving, but time heals all wounds.
Time and time again, time after time.
Again and again, repeatedly. You'll likely come across some of the same hints and clues time and time again.
Behind the times.
Old-fashioned. People in these parts tend to be way behind the times when it comes to issues such as women's rights.
Turn back the hands of time.
To go back to the past. If only I could turn back the hands of time.
Have a whale of a time.
To have a very good time. We had a whale of a time on holiday.
Once in a blue moon.
Very rarely. Sue's friend only visits her once in a blue moon.
Time is money.
Time is valuable, so don't waste it. I can't afford to spend a lot of time standing here talking. Time is money, you know.
Time hangs heavy on one's hand.
Time moves slowly. It's a nice job with good pay, but time hangs heavy on your hands in there.
Times without number.
Many times, repeatedly. He's told me times without number not to do that.
In the nick of time.
Without a second to spare, only just in time. The child was nearly drowned, he was saved just in the nick of time.
Time is on your side.
You have much time to do something. The good news is that time is on our side. We still have 3 weeks until we have to submit our proposal.
Pocket of time.
A period of available time, as might be found between appointments. We'll have a pretty good pocket of time between our flights, so let's sit down to eat a proper meal.
play for time.
To stall, to act in such a way as to gain time. My computer crashed just as the meeting began, so I had to play for time while I waited for it to reboot.
Have the time of one's life.
To have an extremely fun, exciting, or enjoyable time doing something. We had the time of our life at the party last night.
Before one's time.
Before someone was born. I don't remember it. It was before my time.
Take your time.
To do something quite slowly and not to hurry. Oh, no rush at all. Take your time.
One at a time.
Separately, individually. I'll deal with the problems one at a time.
In the course of time.
When enough time has passed, eventually, as time passes. In the course of time, people learn to accept the changes.
Have no time for somebody.
Dislike and have no respect for somebody. I have no time for people who tell lies.
In good time.
In a short time, quickly, also, earlier than expected. Please don't rush me. I'll be finished in good time.
Ahead of one's time.
Having ideas or attitudes that are too advanced to be acceptable in the present. She is a playwright who has always been ahead of her time.
Make good time.
Do something or go faster than you expected or hoped. On the first part of the trip we made good time.
It is high time.
It should have happened a long time ago. It is high time that someone gives him the punishment he deserves.
Thanks for watching.